I'm going to look at the Solid Edge portal in this tutorial, and this is a free 5 GB cloud-based area that anybody can use to store their CAD data and share the information. It gives you the ability to view and do view and markup, and if you're a Solid Edge user, you can go to the Learn page and click on the Solid Edge portal link, and that takes you through to the home page. From here you need to sign in. If you have a web key, you can just use that, or you can create a new account to log in. And once you're in, if you have projects that have been shared, you'll see them here, as well as any projects that you've created yourself. So to create a new project, you need to click on the New Project tab, enter the details and a description and go create, and then from there you can just click on the files that you're after loading and drag them in over the project. So that just takes a moment to load that information in and or upload it to the cloud. And once that is in, you're able to view the files. As I've said, there is a basic markup capability and also the ability to measure. So for people that want to share information with their customers or team members, this gives an ideal way of doing that, whether you are on site or in a different location. So once it's uploaded, you'll see that there are various tabs that are open so that you can scroll through and look at the individual files. Or alternatively, you can see a full list down the bottom, and you can just click on the view icon here. So if we start with maybe the assembly, which is this one here, we can click on the view file and that opens it up in the viewer. So holding down the left mouse key, you can rotate the view. If you hold the control and left mouse key, you can pan it, and the wheel allows you to scroll in and out. So something else that is not patently obvious when you go in is that there is the Pathfinder available, and you can click on here, and this gives you the ability to hide and show various components within the assembly. Alternatively, you can just select the item and right mouse click and either zoom to or show only. So that sort of then takes that in. We also have the ability to use the standard viewing orientation tools, and if a file has or an assembly has been exploded, that's available here too. And we also have the ability, as I said earlier, to measure. So we can look at sort of measuring point to point or measuring elements. You can specify your units, so we can change that to millimeters. If I go measure it edges, I can click out on here. So this is obviously an imperial file, so it's 3.175, but let's say that you want to change that to 3.5 mil hole. We can go out of here and go into the redlining. So I can just click, hold down, put a circle in here just to sort of indicate that this is the area that I'm interested in, and I can then add in some comments. So just clicking over here, get rid of the type here option, So we can change that to a 3.5mm hole and just click out of there and accept that red line. Actually, I'll change that to all change and save that, and then you see that we have the markup coming in over here now. So once you've done that, you can close out of that part and do any other changes that you require. Then we can go and share this project, and you need to click on the share with someone. So we start typing in the email that you're after. You have the option of whether it's view or view and download. I'm going to stick with just view at this moment, and I can share that so you can see the list of people that it is shared with. So when the file has been shared, or the project has been shared, the person you have shared it with will get an email such as this, and they will be able to click on the button on the email that says go to my portal. That will open up, and the first thing you will need to do is to sign in, or if this is someone new that you haven't shared with before, they'll create an account and then sign in. When that opens up, it will display the projects as we saw earlier, and you'll see that we have the shared project, so we can then open that, and again they can sort of open a file, and by looking at the file we can see that we've got the markup which comes in, and it tells me that this needs to be changed. So you can reflect information back. Customers can do the same thing. They can create their own markups and then send that information back to you so that you can then modify the files as requested. So this is purely a means of sharing and projects and information, and this can either go to a shop floor or, as I said, to a customer for approval.